Welcome to Suds and Skin, Handmade Cosmetic Lady. Today we are making our pumpkin Grinch. And the reason why I call it pumpkin Grinch because there was a lot of obstacles that I had to go over, a lot of humps. So right now what I'm doing is mixing all the oils and caustic soda, aka sodium hydroxide, with the water, all the butters, and now I add the fragrance in my bash. Now watch what happened, why I call it the pumpkin Grinch for Christmas. So once I put the scent that I mixed together in my bash, I noticed immediately that the acceleration start rising on me, and I was already aware that it might do something like this because I left my caustic soda, aka sodium hydroxide, aka lye, out for around approximately 5 days with coconut milk in it, and I totally forgot that it was there. Now watch what it's doing because of the fragrance, and for the fact that I think the water solution with the coconut milk kind of dis I think it kind of was weak in my bash because I left it out, but I didn't want to go back and make another bash. So what I basically did was just continue and try to figure out what's going on. No, you do not have to throw away a bash of soap as such. So this is the reason why it's on top of the pot. You see that? The oil is separating from the fragrant. The fragrant accelerate, and I'm going to put the picture up of which one of the fragrance I used that accelerated. I'm just going to show you one, but the others are all mixed together. But I think it's the pumpkin patch that did it, okay? So it start discoloration, start rising in, it starts separating from the lye solution, the water solution, and the oil solution. So, and it was just like a total mess. Now, a lot of soap makers that are beginners, they will basically turn around and kind of throw this in the trash, but you shouldn't have to throw this in the trash. So if you want to inbox me so I can give you some of the tips that I went through, and I will gladly help you instead of throwing away a beautiful bash of soap. So what I did was, as you can see, it's not going to get better, even though I have it on the stove cooking. It is not going to get better, guys. And this right here, I had to just pause because I was like, what the hell? So I am using the New Wave cooking hot pot. So I decided to change the pot because now I'm going to have to do a hot process, and the hot process is going to be with very, very high temperature in the beginning, approximately 225 degrees temperature that I will be using at this time. So yes, the stove is on, which is the New Wave, and now if you notice, it is start bubbling again. So I keep making sure that the temperature is a certain degrees. Now if you decide to buy the New Wave, you can put it on 275 degrees if you choose to do so, so your soap won't burn over the temperature gauge. So what I'm doing is cooking it right now and trying to figure out what is my next move. As a soap maker that's been making soap for a very, very long time, you have to know how to get over these humps. So what I did was, I had some pieces of soap. Doesn't it look like spaghetti sauce and meatballs about to just drop in there, guys? Yeah, it just looked like a bunch of spaghetti sauce. So I had made some black soap. If you can see, this is black soap that I made myself at home. I had went to a class overseas to learn how to make black soap. So I also had some other black soap that I had made. So it's two different type of black soaps. Look at all that mincemeat going on. It looked like a meatloaf in the sauce. Yummy, yummy, yummy. But it smells like pumpkin patch Yes. Look at that though. You guys want some? I know you want some. Okay. So this is what took place after. So I decided to keep doing the hot process until everything is cooked all the way out. This take me approximately 45 minutes overall. So what you guys saw, what I just did, drop in the pot. It looks like water, but it is aka sodium hydroxide, caustic soda, aka lye solution. What I did was calculate the lye solution with the water solution that I originally add to my bash, and I actually add 20% of the water and lye solution back into the bash, allowing the soap to actually accelerate the right way, start getting thick, and cooking out all the caustic soda, aka lye, aka sodium hydroxide, and there is some other names that for that. Now, a lot of people think that your soap is no lye. It's no lye after you cook it out. That means the lye dries out and now it's a natural soap. So what I have right there is my titanium dioxide. So the plan that I originally have, it didn't work, so I decided to come up with another creative mind in my head. That looks like pumpkin pie about to be in there. So I just actually pour some of the soap into the TD, which is titanium dioxide, along with coconut oil, and I blend it up and I mix it up, and then I start pouring my soap in my container. So every time you see me pick the container up and remove it off the stove, I am pouring it into my containers. So, in actuality, this kind of worked for me. Now I'm pouring back the solution, which is liquefied, and I just want a texture. I want to know that I have a great texture, but I'm going to tell you guys, this smells so good. I had used coconut milk in there and yogurt in there and soy milk in there, and this is just a great bash. But like I said, I left my solution, my water solution, over 7 days sitting down, but I was able to use it because it looks like it was turning into soap. So this is what's going on. Yes. So the success rate of you throwing away your bash of mixed soap is shouldn't. Make sure you always have a stove ready just in case that cold process does not work out for you. The hot process will sure work out. For beginners, learn how to do both hot process and cold process so you can always troubleshoot and manipulate your ingredients and manipulate your bash. If you want to know more about calculation, there is caustic soda lye soap books that you can use. You don't have to always go by the calculation online, but you can always come up with your own solution and your own calculation so you can troubleshoot through your own soap. So this is the texture that I end up having. It wasn't my dream, but this is what I got. And the rest of the bash is over. Sorry, I had to do this on my iPhone because I didn't know where I put my video camera. I left it at home. So now it's cleanup time. Yay! It is cleanup time, cleanup time. And this is my beautiful soap. Each soap is around 5 ounces when I cut it, and they are around 4 pounds each. If you want to know where I get my fabulous soap mold and silicone mold from, you can go to Essential Depot. I have these for a pretty good while. Now, look at all that milk. Look at that. Look at that. It's ready 24 hours. I normally put it in the store in around approximately 2 weeks. Bubbly, bubbly, bubbly. Good enough to drink. Yeah, it smells like it good enough to drink, but it's not. But yeah, Sud, Sud, go ahead, Sud, 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 Suds and skin. Sud, Sud, go ahead, Suds, Suds and more, and Suds and skin. So, you want to drink that? No, I wouldn't drink it. It smelled good enough to drink. So go ahead and subscribe to our channel if you like our video, and stay tuned for the second part of the cutting of our soap. Don't forget to click on the notification button if you choose to do so. And give me a thumbs up if you want to. Or if you don't like me, just go ahead and do what you do. Thumbs down, thumbs up.